everyone, this is Lightstar, and welcome back to my light language activations. So I'm going to be doing a light language activation today that is, I have a very special treat because alongside of the light language activation itself, I have just completed my newest art creation called Cassiopeia Inspiration. So I decided to actually couple this with my Cassiopeia light language because they coincided. Now I've been actually speaking the Cassiopeia language for about a year. You know, sometimes I talk to you guys about integration of different languages, and it takes me sometimes a while to integrate the languages before I will speak them, especially on video. So I wanted to just bring this today, but I want to share a little bit more about the Cassiopeia energies. So to do that, let's unveil, drum roll please, right? Drum roll please. So this is going to be my Cassiopeia inspiration, and it's so beautiful and it's very ET. So as you have noticed, some of you that follow my work, you'll notice that I'm going along with a little bit of a theme here, and some of these ones coming out that look very similar, that have light language and symbols and codes, as well as the image itself. And there's one main featured image or one main featured character in the image. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because all of these images are going to be eventually in a second oracle deck. So there is a little bit of a reason for my madness with this particular theme, but I'm bringing out some of the more known, I guess you would say, some of the known races that are what most people, know or talk about or have some knowledge about. But the Cassiopeia energies is one that's not as widely spread or known as, like, say, the Pleiadian or the Sirian or Andromedan. We hear these types of names quite often in the ET community, but not so much really about the Cassiopeia. And I have found, this is just from my own experience and how this energy comes to me, is the energy is extremely powerful for especially people that feel very uninspired, maybe lethargic, maybe apathetic, not creative, people that don't have the motivation or the drive and just kind of feel kind of like, ugh, that kind of feeling. This energy is really going to help with that, because what I have been receiving about the Cassiopeian energies is that they're all about life, all about love, and all about the arts. Actually, their community is very art-centered. Art, music, science, these kinds of things are what they cultivate in their own community. And so it's very important to them, and they very much appreciate that. And so what the overall energy that they bring is when people feel very unmotivated and very like they just don't feel like they can get any creativity out of themselves. And they come along as almost like a creative muse. That's the best way I can describe the energies of them. And as you can see from the image, there's some flowers in it, and I didn't understand what that was when I was creating this image, but as I got into this, I was getting they're very connected to flower energy, to the nature elements in general, that life-giving, creative, life force that comes from planets and from Earth, not just Earth, but like all the planets, when they create life, very connected to that energy. So it's like, when they use this energy to help with creative projects that we have, even to kind of get creative projects going. So when we need that inspiration, that's why it's called, Cassiopeia inspiration, because when we need that extra boost, that extra kick in the butt, that's where they kind of come in. So they're all about maybe helping us to go outside and sit under a tree and begin to journal and look at the flowers and look at nature and absorb this to get some inspiration and some life and that creative force back into your body so that you can then begin forward on your creative ideas. Will come forth solutions, art, music, all different kinds of the cultural arts. They also are a very healing race, so they also work with healing energies and have a very soothing and calming frequency. So you see their energies as very calm, as very serene, very much in harmony with nature. So that's thus the reason why a lot of the flowers started to come in when I was actually creating them. Also, the colors where you're seeing it's kind of this pink, sort of fuchsia, hot pink, you know, it's the energies of passion and love. And so there's a lot of that energy of passion, of love, of expression, of life, that kind of thing. And I also get the higher heart involved. There's the heart and then there's the higher heart. So I get a lot of the energies coming from them. Their skin is very interesting. It's almost like luminescent. And so the energies come in very luminous-like and almost like glowing, I would say. But very beautiful and very inspirational energy. So any of you that work in the fields of the creative or the healing realms can very much benefit from their energies. Very gentle beings, but also very powerful at the same time. So that's a little bit about the Cassiopeia as they appear, or as they their energies come and their frequencies are in my realm and in my creative realm as well. So I'm going to just do a light language activation now for you from the Cassiopeia energies. So we're going to leave this up the whole time just so you can kind of, you know, those of you that are visual and want to watch or see, or just kind of visually see the image as you're hearing this language, and just kind of enjoy. It's going to be that type of energy where it's going to help with the creative energies. So there's going to be some frequency transmission coming through to help a lot of you in your creative endeavors. And those of you that feel kind of burned out, as sometimes we do when we're doing creative projects, we just kind of feel this lifeless kind of, I just don't know, or, you know, that kind of feeling. So we're going to help with that as well. Okay. So here we go. Just sit back again, as always in my light language activations. Just go with your energy and what you feel just in your heart. Don't try to analyze it from the mind or try to interpret the words or any of that kind of stuff from the mind. Just go with the heart and really feel, perhaps feeling it in your body or feeling any part of your energy field that's maybe clicking or kind of tuning in. And this may happen even later, like in dream time when you're, you know, sleeping. You might get a further activation from this. So just enjoy this activation. Here we go. Memsa, Maimete, Malisha, Kalane, Kalima, Tane, Shunakaniha, Simsa, Timishe, Vanina, Galin, Nate, Nusomaki, Shinsa, Memsa, Memtana, Kilesi, Haninka, Kalmisa, Menusohonani, Kashtine, Suma, Tane, Kani Tulati Sananema, Memsa, Maimek, Nastan, Dalinat, Nakitestum, Banitekna, Latsna, Shunate, Kalmi Tuhanastami Kula, Shumeha, Temta, Some, Garimata, Leneshuhukuna, Tahemsa, Beshtana, Kesta, Maimsa, Makile, Shenta, Kaline, Kalima, Mansa, Nentukulak, Semshi, Shami, Hala, Nikala, Tenasta, Amle, Suhutuna hakiptu sunostamiti. Ishtanat lastane. Kula kanele. Tani stuhukushe latane. Ushimda mastane kalaneti. Utenesta hansaninitus. Sutaka hinashume hatani tela kaina. Semsha mailate kalina somale kushan alme banina same lesta amshe maime maimte umasta emile machishana kimi. Just take a nice deep breath in and breathe all those creative, loving, activating energies and letting that move around in your energy body. Feeling your energy feeling lighter and lighter and activating wherever it's needed. And just breathe that in. Those beautiful light beings here to help planet Earth, to help with creativity, with inspiration, all the creative projects, to help with motivation, to get going, to get moving, and to do it all with a creative life force that is just at the very base what we all need. This creative life force, that's the basis of who we are. It's the basis of life. And those of you, I'm getting that work with flower essences also will be probably very enhanced with this particular image. You can, purchase this image separately on my website as well at lightstarcreations.com. But it just came in that flower essences will be very helpful. And actually you could also choose a flower essence to work with that has to do with inspiration or motivation or creativity or any of those things to get you motivated and to get going. And it would be very helpful to also use this image along with that and the flower essence to work with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's my pleasure to bring that to you. And if you'd like to work with me in sessions where I do session work for you guys, bringing in your star origins, your looking at who you are, where you're from, what you're supposed to be doing here, and then working with energies and chakra clearings through my chakra light language activations, as well as audio activations that I do, which are really awesome. And all my artwork, obviously, and my oracle deck, which will be out soon. If you're watching this, it should be out sometime in the end of summer is what we're estimating. But that will be out there soon. This particular image will be in my second deck, so it's not going to be in there, but you can buy the image separately. And I would love to help you guys further on your path to discovering who you are, to your mission and your purpose, and to clearing some energy out of the way. I utilize a lot of my light languages in my session work, mostly in my phase 2 and phase 3 of my starseed alignment sessions, which are really the most popular ones. And my phase 1 is just basically all about you and where you're from and your star origins and looking at that. So I really kind of look at your DNA holographically and read that. And I have lots of other things on there as far as classes that you want to learn more. I also have a couple packages on there, and you can just check out all my information there. Again, it's lightstarcreations.com. Love you guys, sending you blessings of love and galactic and angelic and elemental blessings as well. As usual, you guys are always hearing that from me because I like to bring all the realms present. So in the meantime, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day or your evening, and happy dreaming. Lots of creative and inspiring ideas coming through. Lots of love. Bye now.